What's up, everybody? Been a little while. I'm gonna try to make this one quick because it could be really long, and I have a tendency to be a little bit verbose. My man Suf, big shout out. He came to me a couple days ago. Was like, "Hey man, where you at with the videos? We like your videos. Where are your videos?" Means a lot to me. He's the global product lead here at Publicis Sapient for Marcel. So, I love all the people that I distribute these pieces of content to in the audience. But guys like Suf, it means a lot to me that you find them valuable. So thank you for that. So here we go. I read a really interesting book recently called Driving Digital Strategy by Sunil Gupta, HBS professor who's been at the digital business transformation game for a long time, 10, 15 years. So the beautiful part about him is he passes the 13-year-old cousin rule, which is if you can't take something super complicated and explain it to your 13-year-old cousin and have him or her go tell his or her mom or dad what it is that you just said, you don't really understand the topic well enough yet, so get back to work. So Sunil clearly passes the 13-year-old cousin rule on all things digital business transformation, which is why I took the time to put together a slide share, which will be in this link, with my top 10 key takeaways, including the quotes from the book and the page number in case you do go out and go get it, where I think he kind of brings the point to a finer point. But regardless, every single page is compelling, interesting, and useful. But without further delay, I'm going to rip through the top 10, and I'm going to try to read 5 if I don't go too long, and I tend to talk too long, too much, and we're already a minute and 30 in, so here we go. All right, so driving digital strategy, top 10 key takeaways. 1, digital technology isn't necessarily disruptive to incumbents. That might seem like an oxymoron. It's not, it's true. But welcome to the world of culture change, inertia, and all those other things that make it so hard for big companies to change. Starting with technology is really productive. Don't ever forget that, says the creative technologist. Start with what your customer cares about, what they're frustrated by, their demands, their needs, their wants, and even things they don't know they want. Start with that, and then figure out how technology can help. Don't do it any other way because it won't end well. Number 3, the ability to collect data and train machines to analyze and learn is transforming every industry and is going to have a major impact on jobs. A friend of mine asked me at a pool party of all things about 2 years ago, "Hey Coughlin, I know you like AI, what's your recommendation on what we should do to kind of protect ourselves or something from it?" And I said, it's not about that, it's about man and machine coming together, but basically prepare for your boss walking into your office and saying, "Hey buddy, you've got 40% of your time to do something else. Make sure it's productive because that's what machines are better than you at. So therefore now you can focus on the things that have higher impact on the business." So that would be kind of the recommendation I would make, and I think that gets to it. I got to move faster. We're already at 3 minutes. Any business model, number 4, has to start with solving customer pain points and then making it economically viable. I missed that point. That's the third point, is customer, technology, and then it needs to be commercially viable, aka there needs to be a real business proposition. Number 5, a product focused versus a customer focused company is personified by selling more drills or investing in laser technology innovation. I will get to that with my next post. I love that quote, and we will get to that, like I said, but keep that in mind. Number 6, the 2 most valuable assets a company has today don't show up in the balance sheet. Now think about that. A little bit strange, right? It's true. Number 7, the one who owns the customer interface wins, 1,000%. If you own the customer interface, you own the data, you own the ability to create super innovative, interesting, highly valuable services, products, and all that good stuff for them, and also create a one-to-one relationship at scale. Everybody wins, including the customer, most importantly. Number 8, the incumbents that successfully navigate their digital transformation go all in on digital, effectively operating 2 companies at once. Put a pin in that. That's very important, really tough, but it's true, and it also is how the leaders have become the leaders. And we're talking more so not about the natives like Amazon and others, but the people and the companies that have made the transition into the modern era of business as a legacy 1000 company that's been around for 30 plus years. Number 9, which customers you should acquire and how you should acquire them are critical questions to consider. And again, more on this, but there's a statistic like 2% of your customers represent 200 or 300% of your profits. Some mind-blowing stats. We'll get into that in a little bit. And then last but certainly not least, number 10, buried the headline, should have been number 1. Successfully navigating digital transformation is hard. It's similar to replacing an airplane engine mid-flight. Mid-flight, no big deal. Imagine while the plane's going down, how many people start questioning, oh my gosh, do we do this for the right reasons and so on and so forth? Are we going to, stabilize and get back up? Well, the good news is if you go all in, you will. If you don't, I don't know. Wouldn't want to be on that airplane. Anyway, sorry for the long-winded video vignette. Again, shout out to my man, Suf. Thanks for the encouragement and the props. I really appreciate it, man. And to everybody else, have an awesome weekend. And again, sorry for the long video, but it is what it is. See ya.